Most people think orgasm only happens through physical touch alone, but some of the most powerful manifestations come from something else entirely, an internal wave of energy that doesn't need physical stimulation or release to move. This is the deepest secret behind orgasmic manifestation, one that the mystics, tantrikas, and energy masters have known for thousands of years. In a recent video, we explored how to use your orgasmic energy and sexual energy as a manifestation tool, the forbidden practice hidden in ancient mystical traditions. But what I didn't fully reveal there is that you don't actually need touch or physical release to access that same power. This video goes deeper into that mystery. Physical climax is only one expression of orgasmic energy, but it's certainly not the only one, and it's definitely not the most refined. There's a more subtle and powerful way to activate that energy and to use it to imprint your intentions on reality. And this involves no physical touch, just your breath, just your body, and just your awareness. When you learn to build this energy from within yourself without needing to act on it physically, you are no longer wasting it nor burning it outwards, but you are amplifying it. You are actually recycling it and turning it into a living circuit that nourishes your mind, your body, and your field of manifestation. In this video specifically, we are going to explore how to enter that state of energetic arousal and how to raise orgasmic energy without touch and how to direct it with your intention. This is a form of sacred manifestation and it goes beyond visualization. This opens the gateway to full body energetic orgasm, spiritual awakening, and magnetic creation using only the internal current that already lives inside of you. Every manifestation begins as energy. What you desire is already present on an energetic level, and what you're doing is simply learning how to match it. Sexual energy is the strongest tool for this because it's the most concentrated life force that you have. This is not just for physical pleasure alone, it's your creative current. And when you stop trying to release it and when you start learning to hold it, then that current starts to build. This is where energetic orgasm begins. It does not begin through stimulation, but through presence, through your breath, through focusing your awareness inward until the energy starts to actually wake up on its own. You might feel it as a warmth in your belly, as a pulse in your spine, or perhaps even as a tingling in your heart. That's the current activating within you. It may feel subtle at first, but with practice and over time, it becomes a wave and a full body experience. This is the very same energy mystics speak of when they describe bliss states during meditation. This is also the same current that the yogis and the tantrikas refer to as Shakti or Kundalini. It's that inner fire that rises when your body becomes attuned and when your breath is slow, when your mind is clear, and when you are simply present and aware. The more you bring your focus to this inner sensation, the more it builds. Remember that you are training your nervous system to hold a higher voltage. You are actually building a magnetic field around your body, and that field starts to pull your desires towards you. Not because you're actively chasing after them, but because you've become the source of the energy that they are made of. Most people are unconsciously leaking this energy all the time, literally every day, through distractions, through tension, through unconscious habits. But when you learn to hold on to it, when you learn to let it rise and to move inside of you, you become radiant, you become magnetic, and manifestation starts to happen through alignment rather than through force. Every mystical tradition agrees on one thing: your intention ultimately shapes your reality. Not your wishes or your fleeting wants, but your focused and embodied will. Touchless orgasmic energy work actually brings you into a direct relationship with that will. And when you build that energy from within yourself, and when you don't act on it physically, your whole system becomes sharper with time. Your vision becomes clearer, and you are no longer just fantasizing about dreams or realities. You are actually channeling. Your will isn't just about wanting something, but it is about becoming the energetic match for what you want, knowing it's already yours, and then letting that energy pulse through your system as confirmation. And this is ultimately what energetic orgasm allows you to do. When you raise this energy internally, when you learn to raise it internally without releasing it, you are not losing that power. It's simply circulating through your body. It's rising through your spine, opening your heart, and activating your inner and higher awareness. Instead of draining your body, it's refining your entire frequency. That wave of orgasmic energy doesn't have to be physical or normal to be real. You might feel something such as a trembling or an expansion, heat, lightness, or perhaps even tears. Your whole body literally responds. Your subtle energy field expands. And in that moment, you are in a heightened state of consciousness where manifestation becomes much more direct and powerful. You are not even using any effort here. You are not trying to make something happen. You're simply aligning your internal current with what you've already called in, and then letting your energy amplify that signal until it reshapes the whole energy field around you. It is not about trying harder. It's about becoming more coherent. It's about becoming more focused and more alive. To begin working with orgasmic energy in this way, you don't need anything but your body, your breath, and a quiet space. Remember, this is about activating the current that already lives within you and learning to guide it toward what you truly want to create. You can start by settling into a comfortable position, either by lying down or perhaps while being seated. Simply let your breath slow down, let your body soften, and feel yourself truly arrive fully in this moment. You don't need to think about arousal or orgasm yet. You are just preparing the space, physically, mentally, and energetically. Once your breath deepens, begin to bring your awareness to the base of your spine, just below your navel. This is where the dormant energy rests, the root of your creative power. As you breathe in, imagine this energy as a warm glow. Remember, you are not forcing it to move upwards. You are simply inviting it to wake up. Now, with each exhale, visualize that energy rising, slowly at first, and gently moving through your belly, through your heart, and through your throat, all the way to the center of your forehead. Let your breath guide this. Remember, there is no rush. And if the mind wanders, and it likely will wander, come back to the breath and your inner movement. Let the sensation of warmth and tingling build naturally. And as the energy rises, you may feel subtle waves, almost like a trembling under your skin, or perhaps even a growing sense of aliveness. Let the sensation grow. It may not feel like the traditional form of arousal, but it is coming from the same source. This is the raw, pure form of orgasmic energy before it becomes sexualized. This is sacred, it is radiant, and it is fully alive. When you feel this energy begin to swell, bring your intention into focus, not as a vague thought or a wish, but as a clear embodied feeling. What are you actually calling in? Is it abundance, deep love, perhaps even healing? You need to see it and you need to feel it. You need to imagine what it would be like to already live in that reality. Let your body respond to the truth of that vision. And as you continue to breathe and as you continue to circulate that energy, allow your whole being to pulse with that intention. Let your heart actually expand and let your breath deepen. Let your energy field fill with the knowing that this desire is already manifesting. Eventually, you may feel a surge, a full body wave of energy that feels like a release without actually being a release. This is called an energetic climax. This is when the body opens and the field expands. And in that moment, your intention is actually carried outward like a frequency being broadcast across the invisible world. There's no need to do anything more here. Just let yourself rest in that space. Let the energy continue to move. Stay soft, stay fully aware, and trust that the imprint has been made. Remember, this is a sacred act. This is a communion between your body and between your will and the invisible forces that actually shape reality. What you've just practiced is not anything new. It's not a modern thing. It's part of a lineage and a sacred current that has moved through temples, secret schools, and mystical traditions across thousands of years. And in all of them, in all of these systems, this inner current, the touchless, ecstatic, creative force, was known and honored. In the temples of ancient Egypt, orgasmic force was seen as the origin of creation itself. And according to ancient Egyptian teachings, the god Atum brought the world into being through an act of pure energetic release, an emanation of life that didn't require any form of physical interaction. This myth wasn't just poetic, it encoded the metaphysical truth that creation arises from internal potency, from the sacred act of projecting intention through energy. Egyptian temple initiates worked with this current during ritual. They understood that true power wasn't in what could be touched, but in what could be directed. When the life force was raised without releasing it, it amplified the magician's true will. This is why so many hieroglyphs show energy rising through the spine, through the yet pillar, the symbolic backbone, spinal column of Osiris, depicting the body as literally a living temple for cosmic power. In the tantric traditions of India, the same truth was known. Sexual energy was never seen as something that was purely physical. It was recognized as divine, as Shakti, the divine creative current that flows through all things. And this current, this divine current, could be awakened with or without touch. Tantric masters learned to circulate this energy through their breath and through their focus alone. They taught that when it rises through the body's central channel, it refines desire into vision and then that vision into reality. These practices didn't depend on orgasm as we think of it. They were about holding the charge and then building the wave and then using that energy to open the higher centers of awareness. In this way, Kundalini energy became not just a source of bliss alone, but a path to awakening and to manifestation. Even in the West, esoteric traditions like Enochian and angelic magic held similar teachings. They spoke of moments when the veil between worlds thinned, moments when the body, the mind, and the spirit all could align to open portals. And often those moments were tied to heightened states of awareness, brought on not just through pleasure alone, but through concentrated energy, sexual energy, life force energy. Some mystics believed that orgasm, when channeled inwardly, could synchronize the human field with celestial forces. That in this expanded state, the practitioner could actually access messages, symbols, or even entire realities beyond the veil. These experiences were sacred. They were used for deep transformation, for revelation, and yes, also for manifestation. Because at the heart of all of these traditions is one shared knowing, and that is that orgasmic energy is not confined to the bedroom, nor only to the body, that it is a portal, it is a transmitter, a force of creation that, when held and directed, can reshape not just your inner world, but the fabric of the whole universe itself. And this lives inside of you right now, simply waiting to rise. If this practice speaks to you, if you feel called to go deeper into the mysteries of energy, embodiment, and sacred manifestation, I invite you to join me beyond this space. You'll find the link to my Patreon in the description below for those who want more, who want to keep on exploring quietly, intimately, and in rhythm with the deeper currents. And as always, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Please share your experiences, like the video, and subscribe for more transmissions like this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.